I want to talk to you about exposing Leviathan. I want to teach you on exposing Leviathan. Who is Leviathan? The spirit of Leviathan. We see him in Job. We see him throughout the book of Job. He's called Leviathan. He's called the twisting serpent. He called the king of the children of pride. And this spirit is very dangerous. This spirit is very dangerous. It will destroy marriages. It'll destroy ministries. It'll destroy nations. It's one of the strong men in America right now is the spirit of Leviathan, and it might be probably the strong man in your spirit of in your nation as well. And this is a spirit of pride. So there's a principality level demon called Leviathan, but then there are also local level, I would say, or regional level demons of Leviathan. And that's just the name of the demon. So there's not just one Leviathan. There are many spirits of Leviathan. And this spirit can be inside of a person, and this spirit is very hard to cast out. The reason Leviathan is very hard to cast out is because people that have Leviathan, pride is it says that Leviathan has scales. They compared it to an alligator. They have very hard scales. It's very hard for people who have Leviathan to know they have it, because when you're prideful, you don't know you're prideful. I've been prideful before, and I struggle with pride every day. Every one of us struggle with the fleshly pride. But when you have a spirit of Leviathan, I know leaders with the spirit of Leviathan. And when you have a leader that has a spirit of Leviathan, it's very hard to talk to. That leader curses people. That leader is abusive. That leader thinks he's always right. That leader, there's no correcting that leader. And so that leader is, in churches where Leviathan rules, there'll be a lot of gossip, because the Leviathan is a gossiping spirit. It twists words. That's why it calls it a twisting spirit. It twists words. It causes people to not be able to receive truth. Every religion, whether there's Jehovah's Witnesses or Islam, the Leviathan spirit is partnering with the spirit of religion to strengthen those movements, those demonic movements, witchcraft. All these movements are being strengthened by Leviathan because the Leviathan partners with those spirits. And Leviathan is also a marine spirit. It's a part of the marine kingdom. Remember, I told you there's a whole kingdom, the marine spirits, which include incubus, succubus spirits, lust spirits, witchcraft, certain Jezebel. All of these spirits operate on the waters as well. And so Leviathan is a serpent spirit. It's a serpentine spirit. It's a snake-like spirit. It's a alligator-type spirit. This spirit, Leviathan, is very dangerous. And how do you know a person has that? It's behind narcissism. So a lot of people that are very narcissistic are very they're full of themselves, have diagnosis of narcissism. That spirit is behind narcissism. Leviathan is the spirit behind narcissism that causes people to be prideful and full of themselves and just full of pride, and you can't tell them they're always right. You're always wrong. This spirit is a very, very dangerous. It will kill the move of God in your life. If you have a spirit of Leviathan, these people will never have a church home. They feel like they can't submit to anybody. They don't ever have leadership, because Leviathan is a spirit that wants to destroy. The Bible says pride goes before fall. So the goal of Leviathan is to cause you to fall from grace. A lot of preachers that have fallen into from ministry is because they had a spirit of Leviathan. This spirit is attracted to ministers. It's attracted to people in leadership. It's attracted to presidents. It's attracted to governments. It's attracted to politicians. It's attracted to people in high places of influence. This spirit is behind the gay pride movement. That Leviathan is leading the gay pride movement. And so I wanted to expose to you, it's in Job. You can read more about it. I believe it's Job 41. It talks about Job. It partners. It's a high-ranking spirit in the kingdom of darkness, and it destroys lives. I want you to subscribe to our channel for more about spiritual warfare.